Hey guys, welcome back to Darish Zone, and this is a new video, a new showcase, another showcase for my next project called Retro Machine Pro, and this is based, but just a test, on Batocera, the last version of Batocera, which is the 3.5. But I repeat, this is not the image, it's just some test I want to do with you, and to see together all the possibilities which are way improved compared to the PI4. In that case, I will show you some experiment that I made with my themes, custom themes with video snaps, but I repeat, it's not mandatory that video snaps will be in the final image, because this is just a test with a bunch of games. Okay, so now what you show at the moment, it's the screensaver of Batocera based on the video snaps. So you see the video snaps with the wheel. I'm not sure if I will include in the final version my trademark style Mr. Random mode screensaver, so no video snaps. This need to be decided yet. Okay, you recognize this theme. It's one of the most recognizable themes, DC themes, cyberpunkish theme. I know all of you, or most of you, love this theme and feel it like representative of Retro Machine. So let's keep with this theme based on the Grid Super Sweet theme created by Harsty, and this is basically a fork of the Super Sweet theme, where I made my decision, my very personal edit, and what I want to show you today in this new idea. I think no one thinked about this before. No idea why, but this is my idea. I call a dynamic tree mix. Dynamic tree mix. So you recognize the classic tree mix that I use for my Retro Machine image, where you see the box art, the wheel, and the screenshot. To show better, let me set detailed. This is how you see normally on the Retro Machine image. You see the screenshot. The music player on Batocera is centered, not at the right corner, is the center of the screen, but the music is the same of Retro Machine, because I've just added some asset from the Retro Machine, like the music, the theme that you already know. Okay, back to us. This is the classic layout of the tree mix, with the screenshot, the box art, and the wheel logo. The wheel logo normally is on the right side, so don't mind, it's on the upper side on this showcase. I could set this on the right side, just the old, but I like a lot even on the upper side, to be honest. So okay, if you see like that, nothing is changed compared to the old tree mix. The new feature guaranteed by the X86 architecture, which is Retro Machine Pro is based. You can also see the video snaps. So the screenshot turn into a video snap, but it retains the 3D box art and the wheel logo on the upper side, but you see the screenshot turn into the video snaps. I repeat, it retains the wheel and the box art, and the effect. It's cool. It's very cool. I like the overall effect. One Night for Two, one of my preferred games for the Commodore 64. The Nintendo 64 cover arts are bigger. It's almost cover all the screen, to be honest. They are a little obtrusive, you know. Well, okay, you got the idea. Of course, the X86 PC architecture guarantee a good fluidity even using this approach. Okay. Okay, so those are the new things I'm actually working on, the team, the Retro Machine Pro team. But in this showcase, I want to show you some other things that that shows the possibility of this architecture compared to the old good PI4. It has its limits. For example, the Intellivision, not a system that requires a lot of power, you know, but thanks to the great design by Batocera, if you download the Bezel project, which is totally integrated into Batocera, and you install Intellivision pack, which I have already installed. Then from there you select game settings, decoration, and you set as decoration set the Bezel project. Well, like that, all the Intellivision games have the overlay dedicated to game, which I can do this for the classic Retro Machine on PI2, but it requires a ton of time, and it's already set. Okay, this is very important. Don't forget, I'm recorded at Full HD 1080p. Not important for the television, of course. So you see the game have the overlays already set, so I can see the command on the left side, which is important because you know the Intellivision use special overlays for every game. You know I love Intellivision, and the emulator is super configured. For example, in that case you can use arrows mapped on the right sticks, which is it's great. It's great, guys, and this is just the beginning. Okay, you see I throw the arrow with the right stick. Oops, not like that. Whoops. Oops, not like that. So it's great. It's a great idea for the television, and remember to back to one of the greatest things about Batocera. It's how you can swap the overlays on extremely easy way like that. Just back to, for example, let's look at those lovable, very lovable overlay made by Mr. Overlay. You can download this from Batocera asset. It's the first time maybe that I very like an overlay, and makes me feel very happy. Let's look together. Okay, I already showed on the previous video the GameCube runs good, the PlayStation 2 depends on game, the PSP runs very good, so I will not show on this showcase the PSP because I already showed how the PSP works. But for example, I already showed that the Cigarelli runs very good. But we'll back again a little on Cigarelli, because with the same easy way you can add shaders directly from emulation station like that. Shaders, shader sets, scanline. So let's look with the scanline and this fantastic overlay, the Cigarelli. We already look, it's beautiful, and the frame, it's adapted automatically to the screen. I don't know, but it seems very to play some mini console or something like that. Okay, so scanlines, real scanlines, not performance scanlines, because there's no need on PC. You have all the power you need, just enough to have a 4 quad-core processor, 8 GB of RAM.
3, 2.
To be honest, the last Celeron CPU, quad-core CPU, doing wonder on emulation. It's very incredible. Okay, and the speed is great. Beside the shaders and the overlay, which normally very makes things more difficult, especially on PI4. There it's all great, full speed. And I have to say, Cigarelli just assumed a total new identity running full speed, because you can feel all the gameplay of the original game, which is a total classical on the arcade family of games. Okay, so fantastic overlay. Let's back to the full overlay. I have to say, even the full overlays made by Batocera guys are very great. You know, I love to work with a RetroPie better. I made all the last image on RetroPie, but from time to time I go on Batocera too. I made 2 images, the Amiga and the Atari and the Spectrum image. Another system that I have to drop, unfortunately, on PI and works well there is the GX4000. Let's see together. Not only powerful system. Okay, we just warm up. Okay, guys, this is nothing that can make a challenge for the PC. But you see it works. You see it works. So let's start with something more tight, more heavy, like for example Killer Instinct. Killer Instinct is out of league for the PI4. It runs, yes, but it's very choppy and you're forced to run to a very miserable resolution. Not in that case. So let's see Killer Instinct on the Retro Machine Pro Glory. And this is great. It works full speed. Don't forget I'm record and play at full HD. Don't forget that. It's very important. And don't forget I'm using the shaders, okay? Actually I forget that. Oops. Gotcha! Okay, runs great, but we just started because let me disable the scan lines. And let's see Killer Instinct 2. This is just impossible for the PI, okay? It not works at all on the PI. Okay, I would not say no limits, but the volume is a little low. Don't mind this because I lowered the volume to record better. I'm speechless. This is just a dream come true. Arcade of Killer Instinct. This is crazy. You see the speed is full speed. Full speed. Full speed. Okay. Okay, seems she doesn't understand. Okay, and let's see a little the Ridge Racer 2, the arcade, not the PlayStation version. Another case where the PI4 have to just step back because I repeat, this is the arcade of Ridge Racer, not the PlayStation version. Look at the crazy definition. Maybe I already showed this on the previous. It might. Okay, I crazy love the Ridge Racer series. Well, it's not perfect. You see the LCD screen on the circuit was blank and it's not supposed to be like that. You see some glitch there. Let's see, because another arcade that I very love is Rave Racer, not Rage Racer, Rave Racer. But have a lot of problem, unfortunately. Yes, you see some flickery text. It's totally normal, not the limit of the machine. It's just like the way it's like is emulated the game, but it's totally playable. You see. Okay, so arcades on the next level on the Retro Machine Pro, and an old system is back, the Atari 5200, which it's too complicated to run and RetroPie, but seems a breeze on the Battles era. Not kidding, it runs very well. Okay, it's old. I'm very on the arcade side for this video, I just tell you. I'm on arcade side for this video. Let's see the Amiga. Okay, the Amiga runs good even on the PI4, no big difference there. Nothing to see there, same for the Commodore 64. The Nintendo 64, it's a total different topic, guys, because you know the Nintendo 64 is the PI4 very struggling on the Nintendo 64, but not in that case, because all games are totally playable. All the games that I tested just works. And a game that I need to show, which is it's just like a wet dream for the player, is International Superstar Soccer 64. Let's look on full potential on the Retro Machine Pro. And this is not the RetroArch emulator. I cannot enter the menu because this is a standalone emulator, but the Battles era guys was able to add the overlays, the bezel into standalone emulator. Do you understand? Bezel into standalone emulator. This is standalone emulator for Nintendo 64 with the added bezel. How they managed to make it work, it's a mystery. This very random full resolution, like some enhanced mode, is not the native Nintendo 64 resolution by any means, okay? You can easily check by yourself. This is, first of all, the speed is insane.
First half kicks off. Italy are playing from right to left. Brazil are playing from left to right.
And the graphic is greatly improved at that point that you can see some details on the player that was not noticeable before.
A well-read interception. Italy thwarted again. Pass.
This is great. This is absolutely great. Nintendo 64 just assume a whole new dimension there. So let's raise the bar because okay, I don't have the tab for the Naomi 2, but the Naomi 2, prepare to see that the Virtua Fighter 4 for the on the Naomi 2, probably one of the most evolved arcade that you can emulate. It's an arcade that you can compare with okay, generic. I'm on Flycast. Okay. I think it's the final tune that actually works. I'm not sure. Not dead. I'm still refining and testing. This is a test, guys. Don't forget that it's a test. Anything can happen. Even errors, a crash, everything can happen. Okay. Okay, so it's the evolved version, not the base version of Virtua Fighter 4. Okay, look at how it's insane. It's not starts immediately. He must make this check, which is pretty long. To must reach 3600 for the network checking. I'm not sure what he do actually, but just take a lot of time to start this ROM. It's incredible. Look, I need to talk with you because we are a long way yet to. Okay. Almost. This is great. One of the most evolved arcade you can emulate on a retro system. So it's pretty long. Just be a little patient because totally. Oh my. This is serious. This is kind of great.
Fight one. Ready? Go.
Okay, I'll slow down, but the game is playable. I play at full HD. I repeat, there's some slowdowns. It's still playable.
KO.
Okay, still, I repeat, consider that I play and record at full HD resolution, which is insane for an emulator, and this is the Flycast emulator, which had the support for the Naomi 2 games only recently, but I have to say I'm a little impressed. Let's look now the Model 3 and one of the best dreams of a human being, which is Scud Race. But I have a lot of Scud Race, so I have to recognize the right one. Should be that. Okay, even in that case, the Model 3 is absolutely standalone emulator. And even that one have the bezel. Even that one have a super resolution. I don't think this is the native resolution. It seems sort of enhanced HD effect. I don't know, but it's very detailed. It's crisp. Okay, this is the most complicated circuit of the four available, I think. Look how it how it runs. I showed this on PI4. Do you remember the PI4? There's a way to play Model 3 games on the PI4. Just forget this speed. Forget it. It works around the half the speed of the original. In that case, I think it runs at more speed compared to the original. It's fast. It's crazy fast. Okay. This is great. Oops. Watch out. Oh. The Coliseum. Oh, it was a great ride. So it's great. It's absolutely great. The Tri-Vitra Fighter 3 should be a more. Even in that case, I have to recognize the right version. Yes, the difference compared to. Okay, it doesn't work. Let's try that. It don't even start. Okay, interesting. Okay, I will check later. Let's try Sigorelli. Another game that is out of question on the PI4, you know. I forgot the button, sorry. That one has some graphic glitch, but it runs well. Full HD, don't forget that. Another game that runs half the speed on PI4. It's better with the internal view. It's great. I'm very impressed. I have to say I'm impressed. And not over, guys. Not over. Let's try Atomic Wave, which unfortunately have problems on PI4. Let's see there. Not much on the emulation side. Just the games have a issue to start. I don't know why, but I have to cut out all the Atomic Wave games on the retro machine PI4. The Atomic Wave games are included as ports of Mega Drive. Ports of Dreamcast. But it's not the same thing. Okay, the games are the same, but there you have a perfectly arcade feelings. So let's see how it works. On the PI, there's terrific slowdowns.
Let it go!
It's crazy why the sprites have to be low res when the backgrounds are so crisp. It's beyond me, but the games runs great. You see, on the PI4 the special just makes the frame rate go nuts. Not in that case, eventually. So I show Nintendo 64 is great. Okay, let's... The 3DO is another system, the 3DO, which is hit and miss on the PI4, very borderline. The 3DO is a great system. I love the 3DO. I like the bezel too made by Batosera, guys. Okay, I think this had I recognize this issue. It's just a loop, sort of loop syndrome. You need to use this hack, the crash and burn hack. What? I can give up. I will try again. Let's see if we can figure out. This is the same problem that the PI4 have. Until you flag that option, it just falls into this weird loop. Okay. Let's try like that. I think because Batosera doesn't like much to the option to change the option. You see, I'm afraid the option just reset. Okay, it's just not keep. It should be problematic because oh, it's a pity because I want to show you this great game. Okay, it worked. No need to restart. Okay.
I love close-in combat. I've survived this long because I live by two credos. Number one, let's give them a war.
Want to know my secret? Just get your secret. Just get behind me at 400 miles per hour. I'll drop a few toys of joy on the track for you to play with. Then you'll understand.
I love her accent. Okay, it works. Okay, let's see. This was a flagship of the system, one of the... Okay, I have to figure out the controls. Not sure what happened. Okay, just a moment of... It relaxed too much, probably. Okay, so you see it works very good. So okay, the sharp and doesn't have any problem on the PI4. I just want to show you games and system that can make a difference on compared to the PI. Okay, it's all for today. Let me know what you think about this test on the Retro Machine Pro, which is actually on production. Don't keep your breath, because I need time to make this work. In the meantime, I am also busy on the upcoming Retro Machine VIP edition. Don't forget that, and all my VIP will have a great feature into this image, and you will see. So we catch up on the next video. Bye bye.